Hey, Jennifer Priest here today to share with you a Christmas pillow box gift set that comes with a card. All of this is created with Sizzix dies from Jen Long's new Winter Wishes collection. So the first set I'm going to use is a thinlit set that makes a pillow box. You need to cut 2 pieces of this pillow box section in order to create the full pillow box. Next, I'm cutting some poinsettias, also from the same die set, and using a pin to push out the detailed poinsettia from the die. And finally, I'm using some mirror cardstock on a snowflake and tree die that comes with the Textured Impressions folder, again from the Jen Long Winter Wishes collection. So I'm placing these die cuts inside the folder after I have die cut them, closing the folder, and I'm using the platform there inside of the Big Shot so that it will have the right thickness, and then running it through, and it's perfectly embossing those items. Next is to put together the pillow boxes. So I'm using some Tombow Xtreme adhesive on the little flap that gets cut from the pillow box, and you're going to do that twice, front and back, and that's going to create the actual box. So once you have that glued together, you'll fold it up and it's ready for decorating. So I chose a bunch of different ribbons and things to do my decorating. The first thing I did is assembled my poinsettias together using a paper piercer to poke a hole in the middle, and then these big rhinestone brads I had in my stash to secure those together. Now you could use buttons, you could use glue, there's a whole bunch of different things that you could use for that. I also have these really fun metal snowflake charms, and I don't even remember how I got these, I've had them forever, and I'm just attaching jump rings to them to make them easier to attach to the pillow box. Next, I'm tying the pillow box closed with ribbon. Now you might want to hold off on this until you actually have the gift inside, because they can pull this ribbon and then open up the gift. But once you have this on, you can't put anything inside. So I decided to adhere these, kind of lay my items out to see exactly what I wanted it to look like. And I decided I needed some more trim, so I added tinsel on one, and then on the other pillow box, I closed it with some rickrack and then used some pom-pom trim as my accent piece. So depending on the kind of look that you're going for, this one's a little bit more folk art country feel to it, and the other one's got the shine. Depending on the look you want, choose different trims. You could also use twine for a more rustic look. Next, I'm using some Tombow foam tape on the back of those die cuts just to really easily hold them in place and on the pillow box so that they don't fall off or anything like that. And I like the foam tape because it allows the edges of the item to kind of stick up. Finally, I'm attaching that snowflake charm with the jump ring to the ribbon, and again I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other pillow box. So I'm going to add my embossed mirrored die cut right on the front of the pillow box with the foam tape, add one of the poinsettias, and then attach the snowflake charm again with the pliers and the jump ring. So you can get the jump rings in the jewelry section of the craft store. If you're a paper crafter, you might not be going over there very much, but head over there, you can find some cool stuff. Alright, next is this really awesome stamp set. It comes with a frame and 3 different sentiments. This is also from the Jen Long Winter Wishes collection, and I inked it up with some Teresa Collins Colorbox pigment ink in platinum, stamped it on black, and because it's a pigment ink it needs to be heat set, so I dried that. I went ahead and stamped the same exact stamp on the inside of the card, because on the front you're not going to see the sentiment because it's decorated. But I wanted it to open up inside and you could see the sentiment in there. So again, I added a Christmas tree with the foam tape, kind of laying out my different elements here, and I decided to add another little bow. So this one's going to coordinate with the pillow box that has the same ribbon. So you can make a coordinating card, just use the same elements and everything will look beautiful together. So I'm using some Tombow Xtreme adhesive tape runner to place that ribbon and the poinsettia on the card, and now it is almost finished. I just have to add the little star on top again with a piece of foam tape, and there you have it. These gorgeous boxes will make anybody's holiday super special, and all you need is Sizzix tools and supplies. So if you're watching this on the Sizzix blog, scroll down so you can see all of the supplies in the supply list, and if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button here at the end and make sure that you click the link in the description to go to the Sizzix blog to see all the details on this project and more. Bye!